When you hear the word Australia, what comes to mind? Maybe it's kangaroos leaping across open plains, the Great Barrier Reef glowing under crystal-clear waters, or the endless red deserts of the outback. But Australia is more than its wild landscapes. It is also home to some of the most stunning, vibrant, and unique cities in the world. These cities aren't just places on a map. They are living, breathing stories. Some dazzle with modern skylines, others charm with culture and art, and a few blend seamlessly with nature, where you can finish your morning coffee in the city center and spend your evening watching the sun set over the ocean. Today, we're taking you on a journey through the top 5 most beautiful cities in Australia. Each one has its own personality, its own rhythm, and its own reason to make you fall in love. Stay with me till the very end, because number 1 might just surprise you, and it could become the next city on your bucket list. 1. Sydney, the harbour city. Our journey begins with the crown jewel of Australia, Sydney. Stand at Circular Quay, and it almost feels unreal. The Opera House rises like sails in the wind, gleaming white against the deep blue harbour. Just beside it, the harbour bridge stretches proudly across the water, a steel giant connecting both sides of this vibrant city. But Sydney isn't just a postcard, it's alive. At the Rocks, history whispers through cobblestone streets and old pubs. At Darling Harbour, families laugh as the waterfront glows with lights and fireworks. And then, the coastline. This is where Sydney truly shows off. Bondi Beach is world famous, buzzing with surfers, travelers, and locals who seem to live half their life in the ocean. Take the coastal walk from Bondi to Coogee, and every turn gives you a new bay, a new stretch of sand, a new view that feels like it belongs on a movie screen. Even beyond, Sydney is layered with beauty. Wander through the Royal Botanic Gardens, where flowers bloom against the backdrop of the skyline. Or climb the harbour bridge itself, where the whole city spreads beneath you like a living painting. Sydney is a city of balance. One half luxury skyscrapers, the other half barefoot beaches. One half fast-paced energy, the other half calm sunsets by the water. It's a place that makes you think, if this is just the first city, how much more magic does Australia hold? 2. Melbourne, the cultural capital, where Sydney shines with glamour. Melbourne captures hearts with soul. This is a city of creativity, of stories, of secrets hiding around every corner. Walk through Melbourne's laneways, and you'll see why it's known as the street art capital of Australia. Walls explode with color, murals so vivid they feel alive. Tucked between these alleys are tiny cafes, buzzing with the sound of espresso machines, serving coffee so rich it might just ruin coffee anywhere else for you. Federation Square hums with energy. The Yarra River reflects the city lights at dusk, and hidden rooftop bars offer views that stretch across the skyline. Melbourne feels alive, but not rushed. It invites you to slow down, to explore, to discover. But here's the beauty. Just outside the city lies a whole other world. The Great Ocean Road, one of the most breathtaking drives on Earth, winds along dramatic cliffs and turquoise seas. The 12 Apostles stand tall against crashing waves, reminding you of nature's power and grace. To the east, the Yarra Valley calls with endless vineyards and golden sunsets. And in winter, the nearby mountains transform into snowy escapes. Melbourne doesn't show everything at once. It's a city with layers, like a story you uncover chapter by chapter. And when you leave, you don't just remember what you saw, you remember how it made you feel. 3. Brisbane, the river city. Next, we head north to Brisbane, a city that feels relaxed yet alive at the same time. Here, the Brisbane River snakes its way through the heart of the city, reflecting skyscrapers by day and glowing lights by night. Take a ride on the CityCat ferry, and the whole city unfolds before you. A mix of modern towers, leafy parks, and bridges lit up in color. At South Bank Parklands, you'll find families picnicking, street performers entertaining crowds, and even a man-made lagoon where people swim against the backdrop of the skyline. At night, food stalls and live music bring the riverside alive. But Brisbane's true magic is how close it is to adventure. An hour south lies the Gold Coast, with its golden beaches, surfing waves, and vibrant nightlife. Head north, and you'll reach the Sunshine Coast, where life slows down to the rhythm of the ocean. Brisbane is young, energetic, and laid back all at once. It's the kind of city where one day feels like a vacation, and the next feels like home. And as you watch the river glow under the evening sky, you realize Beauty isn't always loud. Sometimes it's in the calm, flowing quietly like water. 4. Perth, Australia's western gem. Far to the west lies Perth, one of the most remote big cities in the world, yet one of the most dazzling. Here, the Indian Ocean meets a skyline of glass towers, and the result is breathtaking. Cotslow Beach is where the city gathers at sunset, sitting on the sand as the sun melts into the horizon, painting the sky with orange, pink, and purple. But Perth isn't just about beaches. In the middle of the city, Kings Park offers one of the largest urban green spaces in the world. From its lookouts, you can see the Swan River winding gracefully through the city, framed by gardens that bloom with wildflowers in spring. And then there's Rottnest Island, just a short ferry ride away. This paradise offers turquoise bays, quiet beaches, and of course, the adorable quokka, famous for its smile. Few cities in the world let you experience modern city life one moment and untouched island beauty the next. Perth feels like a secret, far from the rest of the world, but holding some of its greatest treasures. And once you've been here, you'll never forget the glow of its ocean sunsets. 5. Adelaide, the festival city. Finally, we come to Adelaide. Elegant, welcoming, and full of surprises. Unlike Sydney's glamour or Melbourne's buzz, Adelaide feels graceful. Tree-lined streets, open parks, and historic buildings give it a European charm, while the calm pace of life makes it one of the most livable cities in Australia. But step just outside the city, and Adelaide truly shines. The Adelaide Hills roll with vineyards and orchards, where autumn paints the landscape in warm colors. The Barossa Valley, one of the world's top wine regions, offers world-class food and paired with scenery that feels straight out of a painting. Back in the city, festivals bring the streets to life. Whether it's art, food, or music, Adelaide has earned its title as the festival city. There's always something happening, and always something to celebrate. Adelaide doesn't try to compete, it simply charms. And for travelers who want beauty, culture, and calm all in one place, Adelaide is a city that stays with you long after you've left. Before we wrap up, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss our next adventure. And hey, let me know in the comments which destination from today's video you'd love to explore first. And there you have it, Australia's top 5 most beautiful cities. Each one tells its own story. Sydney dazzles with its iconic harbour. Melbourne inspires with its culture and creativity. Brisbane charms with sunshine and riverside life. Perth blends modern city living with wild natural beauty. Adelaide whispers elegance and warmth. Australia is not just about places. It's about experiences, moments, and memories. From sunrise on a quiet beach to nights filled with laughter in city streets, every city offers a piece of the country's soul. So whether you're planning your next trip or just dreaming for now, remember this: Australia isn't one destination, it's many worlds combined into one land. And every city you visit will leave you with a new reason to fall in love with this incredible country. Which city would you love to explore first? Sydney's sparkling harbour, Melbourne's creative lanes, or Perth's endless beaches? And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing journeys around the world, because adventure is out there, and your next one might just start in Australia.